Have you ever had one of those rare moments when everything is finally quiet? Like the noise has stopped, the fires have burned out, and suddenly there's just stillness. No urgent messages, no heavy footsteps, no emotional explosions, just a kind of eerie calm. You think it would feel good, right? Like a reward for surviving the madness. But for some reason, it doesn't. Instead, it feels wrong, uncomfortable, even scary. You find yourself waiting for the other shoe to drop, checking your phone out of habit, or thinking, this is too quiet. Something must be coming. It's a weird reaction, isn't it? After all, don't we crave peace? Don't we say we just want a break, just some time to breathe? Yet, when we finally get it, something in us resists. Peace, oddly enough, can feel more threatening than chaos. And that's where the Real story begins, because the truth is, when you've lived with constant stress, survival mode becomes your normal. Peace doesn't feel like home anymore. It feels like foreign territory. And stepping into that kind of silence, it takes more courage than we think. To understand why peace feels so uncomfortable after chaos, you have to look at how the human brain and body respond to stress. When you're going through a crisis, whether it's a breakup, a toxic relationship, financial trouble, a war zone in your own home, or even just years of emotional burnout, your system adapts. Your mind sharpens in strange ways. You learn how to detect the smallest shifts in tone, how to read danger in silence, how to always stay ready. That's survival mode. You're not meant to live in it forever, but when you do, it becomes the lens through which you see everything. It wires your nervous system to expect threat, not calm. So when the chaos finally ends, your body doesn't just magically reset. It actually panics a little. It's like standing in a room where the fire alarm's been blaring for years, and now it suddenly stops. Your ears still ring. You don't trust the silence. You think, this can't be right. Something's coming. And even if nothing is, your body doesn't believe that yet. You might feel restless, anxious, even depressed. You start overthinking. You miss the high intensity, not because it was good, but because it was familiar. It gave you something to react to, something to fix, a reason to be on edge. Peace doesn't give you that. Peace offers no warnings. And for someone used to chaos, that lack of alarms feels like a trap. There's also the identity part. When you've been in survival mode for a long time, it becomes part of who you are. You think of yourself as the person who keeps it together when everything is falling apart. You're the fixer, the strong one, the one who knows how to handle chaos. So when there's nothing to fix, nothing to solve, you feel lost. Who are you without the storm? Who are you when you don't have to fight? This is why some people unconsciously recreate conflict. Not because they love drama, but because they don't know how to exist without it. Peace feels empty, even boring. Stillness makes them uncomfortable because they were taught, either by trauma or repetition, that safety is a lie and calm is temporary. So their body and mind stay on guard, always looking for the next hit, the next wave, the next disaster. It's tragic, but it's human. Healing, then, becomes less about just removing the chaos and more about relearning how to live without it. It's about letting your body know that quiet isn't dangerous, that you're allowed to feel safe, that not every pause is a warning sign, and that peace, as unfamiliar as it may feel at first, isn't the enemy. It's the beginning of something new. The strange thing about peace is that it's not loud. It doesn't announce itself with sirens or warnings. It slips in quietly, like sunlight creeping through a window you forgot to close. And because it doesn't scream for your attention the way chaos does, you have to choose to notice it. You have to make the active decision to stop looking over your shoulder, to unclench your fist, to breathe all the way in. That's hard. For someone who's been through storm after storm, the absence of noise feels like standing on unfamiliar ground. You feel exposed. But here's the truth. Peace isn't what's unfamiliar. You are. You've changed in the chaos. You adapted to survive. Now it's time to adapt again, this time to live. That doesn't mean pretending everything's fine or forcing yourself to feel relaxed when you're not. Real peace is not fake calm or denial. It's not smiling when your insides are still shaking. It's learning to sit with the silence and realize that it's not empty. It's full of possibility. It's choosing not to create problems just because your nervous system expects them. It's resisting the urge to run back into the fire just because the quiet feels too strange. This journey is slow. You'll probably catch yourself holding your breath when things go well, waiting for it to all come crashing down. You might feel guilty for being okay, especially if others around you are still struggling. You might wonder if you even deserve peace. But you do. Everyone does. And the fact that it feels unfamiliar doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means you're growing. Like walking for the first time after being bedridden, it feels awkward and shaky. But every step is worth it. Eventually, peace starts to feel like home again. You stop needing the noise. You stop craving the chaos just to feel alive. You learn to trust the slow days, the quiet mornings, the safe spaces. And maybe someday, when someone asks you how you're doing, you won't have to scan your memory for the last disaster. You'll just say, I'm okay, and mean it. That's when you'll know peace isn't the absence of chaos. It's the presence of healing. And you finally let it in.